crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
God began to speak to me about Biafra, and I'm worried. I stopped somewhere last month, and I'm going to throw a little light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me. And it's a statement. Dialogue now, so that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue. That's what God told me. I keep saying it. I said there is a spirit in this young man. It is bigger than what physical eye can see. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man, but I'm speaking as I said, what I see in this young man is bigger than him. You see, the man, the small boy that they call him, what is inside him is bigger. It's not just an ideology, it's bigger. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? Huh? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. And I say, I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy. Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month, is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some futures of wild animals. This prophetic word is not to the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious. Dialogue now. Because I see a time, doors are knocked, calls are made. People who are heady are saying we have come down, but these people are not willing to dialogue again. Please, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Dialogue now. Dialogue now. I repeat it again. I'm not an Igbo man, but I'm telling you what I'm shown in the spirit. What? I'm seeing great people, important people in this nation coming together and saying, now, okay, we want to sit on the table, let us talk. But the people you want to talk with are saying, it's too late. Please, dialogue now. The days ahead are evil. Dialogue now. This is not a cry of a baby, it's a cry of an adult. I repeat it again. Dialogue now. The Bible said, blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the children of God. Please, every authority, there come a time when a revolution is about to take place. The power of gun, bombs, and bullets cannot hold an ideology. Please, dialogue now. This is not the time of, I have bullet, I have gun, I have bomb. This has nothing to do with bullet and bomb. If you know what I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit, everyone in federal authority should take the Biafra agitation serious. If you are once a founding father of this nation, sit down around the table and listen to your children. Dialogue now. This is not the time to arrest anybody. It's the time to hear the cry of the people. Dialogue now. Because it's going to be the last resultant solution at the end. But when you are asking, when the king comes down from his throne and he's saying, I'm ready to talk, and everybody is throwing stone at you, then you will know that it is important to dialogue with honor and prestige and go out, and there is peace in the land.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him?
Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country and have made it impossible? They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed, more than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed, and then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to do it.
Est-ce que le monde entier aime le chocolat?
Oui, si on le produit de manière responsable, grâce à des certifications et des vérifications d'experts indépendants. Vos questions méritent toute notre attention. En savoir plus sur nos engagements durables sur kinder.com.
Prophet of every crossover. Sometimes it's difficult for the real prophets to prophesy. But albeit, I'm just going to drop a few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more on prophet of every crossover. Sometimes it's difficult for the real prophets to prophesy. But albeit, I'm just going to drop a few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more light as God lead me before the whole January is over. The agitation for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong. And we need to pray strongly, because it will take a dimension that is going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt the agitators. And the government of the day need to be very careful so that they will not cause an expensive massacre that is going to dent the image of the day, of the government of the day. The agitation will go stronger, and it's going to influence a lot of chances of the people from the eastern part of this country. So nobody should look at the Biafra movement and look down on it at all. Like I keep shouting from the beginning, that dialogue is very important. There is no gun and weapon and force that can slow such ideology except maturity is applied for dialogue. The leader of the Biafra should be very careful. There are people around him that will become traitors. I see somebody receiving huge amount of money in order to end the life of this young man by poison. I'm saying this thing, saw it clearly. See somebody in the inner cycle, because the movement will grow big, and the only way, can't talk more than this. See some people walking and say, okay, if we can't trap this, let's remove the head. Like I said, spirit that needs to be dialogued.
It is not enough. It is not enough that we are complaining that the economy of the Igbo land is collapsing because of sit at home. Hello? You may not know the impact of this sit at home issue. It is so painful to any business person. Oh, Sunday you gonna change your look at the remana. Ori na go talk ha man jola ko ha salary. But for people who have businesses, so we have to lift our hands because the secret of that sit at home is the releasing of Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi is free today, sit at home will stop today. So lift your hand. We pray for prisoners, and one of us is in prison, and because of his importance, even the government could not stop sit at home. I say, go to work, go to work. Yet they are in their houses. And if they are about to move, they will use about 20 security vehicles around themselves. So we shall lift our hands to pray. For over 3 years now, this is the year Igbo people have farmed. Listen. For over 3 years now, this is the best year Igbo people had farmed. We are thanking our young men who helped to clear the farms from herdsmen disturbances. God will bless you. They do not know what it means. In Abogugu last time, one farmer was killed and the whole body butchered and was brought between Ozala and Abogugu. They bought a part there. Now, our farms, by the grace of God, are freed from herdsmen destruction. One of our priests last year, all his farms just messed up. He was crying. This year, he started laughing. So I am thanking our young men. I am blessing the Igbo youths. It shall be well with you. Amen. No matter what. I think about Soko. So I when a chukwa came, that Good Friday and was in well he's saying, I ain't better my can wear away the one night Nnamdi. Over on where Tata sit at home. What are you put there no cool battery number? More boy is the double back number. Simon Ekpa we Piamia. Piamia and I got Piaba Managata. Now Kugukana quite a mechipon Zerehana sit at home. I went home and meditated on that. It's painful. But it is now a responsibility upon us to pray out that our brother. So I went to Chukwa Kenunisia. Eba no ya madana umunne ya wenere ya kenu. Okwanso nuru dewa na banaso. Oyi nuru dewa na banaso. Oye nuru dewa na banaso. Inuru dewa na banaso. Nuru dewa na banaso. Oye banoso, oye nuru de wana banoso, 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 nuru de wana banoso.
Fellow Nigerian, in search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attacks. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. There were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3. Second,
dream of being a Biafran nation. No more killing of northerners, no more killing of police officers, no more profiling of northerners and attacking their businesses. Let Igbo have their independent nation away from the rest of Nigeria. Nigeria on Biafra referendum in Abuja. We are the amalgamation of northern women from all parts of the north, north central, northwest, and northeast. We as mothers, we are always at the receiving end of any war, insurrection, killing, and act of terror. When our men were killed, we were raped and our children rendered orphans. We have nowhere to run to. Nigeria history has shown that women carry the heavy burden of war and act of insurrection and terrorism. We have gone through it from 1967 to 1971. Women, can we allow this to happen again? No! Our men died and left us with the children, no cattle for out of nothing. Other men that survived simply move on, but we never move on. The aftermath of the war and the suffering left a lifetime scars in our hearts and on our body. We therefore anonymously call on the leader and father of the country and the leadership of the National Assembly, President of the Senate, Dr. Ahmad Lawal, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Hon Femi Gbajabiamila, to immediately call for a referendum in the country. Let people choose to live in peace in Nigeria or leave. Any other group or nationality that wants to sit or exercise their right for self-determination, like the Southeast has been agitated for disease to be allowed to live Nigeria peacefully without resorting a second civil war. Wow. Today, the Igbo nation has turned the entire Southeast to almost a war zone. Northerners, irrespective of their tribes, are no longer safe. Infrastructure are no longer safe.
Ça c'est moi. Moi qui ai tout en main. Normal, c'est ma vie. Pour mon argent, pareil. C'est moi qui le gagne. Bref, c'est moi qui décide. Normal, c'est mon argent. Me direct, my money, my choices.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
Also present for this meeting to chart a course for Ndigos here at the banquet
his principles
government house,
depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody
insecurity in the zone
who changes his principles
express their views
depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. for anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
It's time for Nigeria to consider declaring
for anybody
to ensure equity and
who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
Que devient l'emballage?
Il se trie. D'ici 2025, tous les emballages Kinder seront conçus pour être recyclables, réutilisables ou compostables. Vos questions méritent toute notre attention. En savoir plus sur nos engagements 2025 sur kinder.com.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Land of the rising sun, we Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the program today. This is the 6th day of September 2022, and we are live and direct on Voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM in Biafra land. We are live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, Channel 2. We are live on Enter Biafra live streaming app. We are live on iOS and Android live streaming app. We are live on Enter Biafra YouTube channel. We are live on Twitter. We are live on Twitch. We are live on different social media platforms, and of course on IPOB Autopilot or worldwide media platforms. I want you to understand that we are forging ahead and we are making progress. I want you to understand that our code is water. I want you to understand that the Nigeria government is feeling the pressure of the new liberation movement of Biafra. I want you to understand that we are not backing down, not even an inch. I want you to understand that we are resolute. I want you to understand that those who change their principles are not fit to lead a nation. Not just a nation, they are not fit to lead any movement. Anybody that changes his principle is not fit to lead a nation. This movement of liberation of Biafra is more than leading a nation. You must be very principled. You must be very resolute. You must always stand on the principle and don't change depending on who you meet and who you talk to. Is a word from a great man who have liberated Africa to some extent. In the name of Madiba, the great Mandela. And I want to borrow from Mandela today. And I want you to check yourself. I want you to check those who have deceived you for many years. I want you to check the criminals who surrounded Mazi Kanu. I want you to check those who made Mazi Kanu to shout and cry on Radio Biafra for 100 men. I want you to check those who made Mazi Kanu to ask you to delete Radio Biafra on your phone. I want you to remember that those who made Mazi Kanu to warn you out of what is to come in 2 weeks' time are not fit to be part of a movement like this. Those who will say something and do the other, they are not fit to be part of this movement. I want you to understand that we have succeeded. That is why you are hearing water. That is why everywhere is on fire. And we have not even started because the water have not started. We are warming up. You are not hearing anything. And did you hear anything? The answer is no. But the people we are dealing with knows what is going on. The people we are dealing with knows what is going on. As you see them crying and shouting and begging for Nigeria government to give Biafra, allow Biafra to go. You don't know what is going on. You don't know. But you know, by next year, it will no longer be a hidden news. Next year, before next year, the news will no longer be a hidden news. The water will be open. By next year. I want you to understand that what we have come to do this evening is to tell you the reason we are leaving Nigeria. We are going to leave Nigeria either in peace or through a guerrilla warfare. And what we are going to do is our right to life. Our right to existence is under serious threat. I want you to understand that from the Mandela's principles of who's supposed to be a leader of a nation, you will find out that all the people that parade themselves as leaders from Biafran land are all failures. That is why we don't regard them. Because they are the people that jump from one principle to another principle. They are the people that change like chameleon. When they go to APC, if APC doesn't favor them, they jump to PDP. When they jump to PDP with a different agenda, if the PDP does not favor them, they jump to Labour Party. When they jump to Labour Party with another agenda of a Labour Party, and if it does not favor them, they will jump to APGA. These are not people that should lead a nation. These are not quality of people that you say you want them to lead a nation. So I ask you today, those Nigeria youth, especially the Biafra, ignorant Biafra miscreant, supporting Obi, do you believe in Mandela? And do you believe that Mandela for 27 good years suffered to liberate the people of South Africa? Mandela is telling you a life experience. He's a man who many people have learned something from. He's a man, well-respected man, well-principled man, a man that have made history that you and I emulate or try to emulate today. Listen to Mandela.
For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
But that is what the people you follow do today. That is what the people you call politicians, your hope are on the people whom, according to Mandela, are not the kind of people that will lead a nation. That is why Nigeria has collapsed. That is why Nigeria has fallen into the hand of terrorists today. I want you to look around yourself. Look around those who are leading the so-called Nigeria. Does any of them meet the quality what Mandela said? Do you see any of the people ruling Nigeria today that met the quality of anybody that can rule a nation? The answer is no. That's why the country has collapsed. And when you at ignorant youth shouting Peter Obi will not even get 1%. You know, if you want to put Peter Obi on a scale of principled people, people who are consistent, people who say A and they stand on that A, irrespective of what is going on. Peter Obi failed. Oh, got to Peter Obi. Peter Obi failed. He couldn't handle APGA. Ordinary APGA, he couldn't handle. Even the Labour Party, he is having crisis. In the Labour Party, they are going to kick him out very soon. You don't know that there is a crisis in the Labour Party? Are you not aware? Are you not aware that there are crises in the Labour Party? So Peter Obi can change even tomorrow. Peter Obi can change even this tomorrow. That is what some of us know that some of you do not know. This is some of the things we know that you don't know. It is just fact. 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 Joseph John, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. We are going to listen to that one more time. One more time.
For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. That is not a man who can lead a nation. That is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
I want you all to understand that, according to Mandela, anybody who can change his principle based on who he is dealing with is not a man who can lead a nation. It's going to be a disaster. That is what you see today. That is why in autopilot we are different. That is why in autopilot we are excelling and Nigeria is feeling it. That is why in autopilot we are not stepping back an inch, because autopilot is the wish of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that God has made possible. I want you also to understand that some of the prophecies of a man called Pastor Ingila have actually, come to pass. But that is not why we are here today. We are not here for that today. I want you to understand that this man called Pastor Ingila gave a prophecy of what Biafra agitation is going to be this year. Listen to it again.
Prophet who ever cross over. Sometimes it's difficult for the real prophets to prophesy. But albeit, I'm just going to drop a few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more light as God lead me before the whole January is over. The agitation for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong. And we need to pray strongly, because it will take a dimension that is going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt the agitators.
Has that not happened? I am asking you, you watching me today, has that not happened after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Has that not happened? It has provoked the government. They are haunting us. And I want you to understand that they are getting tired of haunting us. The new dimension. A prophet prophesied the new dimension in Biafra movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave the prophecy of new dimension. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave the prophecy of new dimension. Another prophet is confirming it. He went ahead to say the agitation will take a new dimension and the government is going to be provoked and they're going to kill us. They're going to kill us. We're going to kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will come.
You must listen to that. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
I'm going to throw more light as God lead me before the whole January is over.
This year,
the agitation for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong. And we need to pray strongly, because it will take a dimension
that's going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt the agitators.
It doesn't stop us.
And the government of the day need to be very careful.
It will not stop us.
That they will not cause.
We have not started.
Expensive massacre.
They have done that. They have done that already. They have done that. They can't do worse than what they have done already.
The agitation will grow stronger. And it is going to influence a lot of chances.
Chances. Hold it there. It is going to influence a lot of chances. These chances is what Biafra will never ever miss. We can never miss the chances that this particular new dimension is going to influence. So when we are talking, you listen to us. Biafra is here. It is going to influence a new dimension and possibility. So when we talk autopilot, you're listening to us because your freedom is here. I want us to go back again because this is not why we are here. We are going to continue from why we are here exactly after 1 hour into this program.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
I'm just going to drop a few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more light as God lead me before the whole January is over. The agitation for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong. And we need to pray strongly because it will take a dimension that is going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt the agitators. And the government of the day need to be very careful so that they will not cause an expensive massacre that is going to dent the image of the day, of the government of the day. The agitation will be stronger and it's going to influence a lot of chances of the people from the eastern part of this country.
It is going to influence a lot of chances of the eastern, I want to tell you that we are not the we know what we are doing. We have to get there. That's why this is the talk. I want you to also stick to this.
more killing of northerners, no more killing of police officers, no more filling of northerners and attacking their businesses. Let Igbo have their independent nation away from the rest of Nigeria. Nigeria on Biafra. We are the nation of northern women from all parts of the north central, northwest, and northeast. We are always at the end of any war.
Comment c'est fait? Avec des ingrédients soigneusement sélectionnés dans des usines certifiées par SGS, leader mondial de l'analyse, de l'inspection et de la certification. Vos questions méritent toute notre attention. Plus d'infos sur notre qualité sur kinder.com.
All right. I believe that we are back now, and we are going to be good, and this is good to go. Okay? We are good to go, I believe.
Prophet, every crossover. Sometimes it's difficult for the real prophet to prophesy. But albeit, I'm just going to drop a few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more light as God lead me before the January is over. The action for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong. And we need to pray strongly, because it will take a dimension that is going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt the agitators. And the government of the day need to be very careful so that they will not cause an expensive massacre that is going to dent the image of the day, of the government of the day. The agitation will go stronger, and it's going to influence a lot of chances of the people from the eastern part of this country. So,
insurrection, killing, and act of terror. When our men were killed, a Biafran nation, no more killing of northern police officers, no more profiling of northerners and attacking their businesses. Let Igbo have their independent nation away from the rest of Nigeria. They are on Biafra referendum in Abuja. We are the amalgamation of northern women from all parts of the north, northwest, and northeast. We as mothers, we are always at the receiving end of any war, insurrection, killing, and act of terror. When our men were killed, we were raped and our children rendered orphans. We have nowhere to run to. Nigeria history has shown that women carry the heavy body of war and act of insurrection and terrorism. We have gone through it from 1967 to 1971. Women, can we allow this to happen again? No! Our men died and left us with the children, no kata for out of nothing. Other men that survived simply move on, but we never move on. The aftermath of the war and the suffering left a lifetime scars in our hearts and on our body. We therefore anonymously call on the leader and father of the country and the leadership of the National Assembly, President of the Senate, Dr. Ahmad Lawal, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Hon Femi Gbajabiamila, to immediately call for a referendum in the country. Let people choose live in peace in Nigeria or leave. Any other.
That is exactly what we are doing. That is exactly why we are here this evening. And we're going to tell you many reasons why we are going to exit Nigeria very soon. Let us.
Albeit, I'm just going to drop a few prophecy for today, and then I'm going to throw more light as God lead me before the whole January is over. The agitation for Biafra will wax very strong, and it will go very, very strong. And we need to pray strongly, because it will take a dimension that is going to provoke the government of the day to begin to hunt
the agitators, and the government of the day need to be very careful so that they will not cause an expensive massacre that is going to dent the image of the day, of the government of the day. The agitation will go stronger and is going to influence a lot of chances of the people from the eastern part of this country. So nobody should look at the Biafra movement and look down on it at all. Like I keep shouting from the beginning, that dialogue is very important. There is no gun and weapon and force that can slow such ideology except maturity is applied for dialogue. The leader of the Biafra should be very careful. There are people around him that will become traitors. I see somebody receiving huge amount of money in order to end the life of this young man by poison. I'm saying this thing, saw it clearly. See somebody in the inner cycle. Because the movement will grow big, and the only way, can't talk more than this. See people walking and say, okay, if we can't trap this, let's remove the head. Like I said, it's a spirit that needs to be dialogued.
All right, you all have listened to that. We're going to refresh again, and then we continue.
Vous aussi, vous avez un ado à la maison? Alors la mauvaise nouvelle, c'est qu'on lui apprendra pas à viser juste.
Encore raté.
À gérer ses émotions.
Après 3 jours.
Ni à lâcher son smartphone. Mais la bonne nouvelle, c'est qu'on peut le conduire à l'école.
Et ça peut déjà pas mal vous aider.
Alors rendez-vous service, réabonnez la famille. Et sur notre e-shop, c'est encore plus facile.
You have listened to the Northern Umuada, the Hausa Umuada, the Northern Umuada, the entire Northern Umuada. They are out because water. We have not even started. Make una wait. You people should wait. The time when the liberation will take full force, the world will know that we are ready to sacrifice anything for our freedom. Now, the reason why we are going to leave Nigeria either breaking away next year or either by referendum after we have successfully stopped election in our land, I want you to understand what I'm about to show you now is very, very important. Very, very important. We want the world to know that what you see that played in Afghanistan is happening right in Nigeria, and we are not going to risk it. So I want all of you to listen to what I'm about to do. Very important. Look at this. Terrorists creating parallel government in Kaduna. El-Rufai tells Buhari. I hope all of you understand and you know when this particular news came. It is not that they are creating. They have already created a parallel government. As I'm talking to you now, in fact, it is even worse that, it is worse than what happened in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, the Taliban was, they were not like, they of course they had some kind of parallel government, but not really a parallel government like you have in Kaduna today. Now, I want you to understand that they are shielding this particular impunity, Islamic State. They are shielding it. Now, El-Rufai have written to the presidency, telling presidency that terrorists have created their own government in Kaduna. Not only in Kaduna, they have created their government in the entire 12 northern state. I am telling you now. They have created in the entire northern state. So why they write like this? You know, to know the reactions of Nigerians. They want to know how Nigerians reacted to the news that terrorists have created the parallel government. Now let us even go to, let us go and check some news report, so that you hear how they, reported terrorists creating parallel government in Kaduna. Here we go. I want all of you to listen to this. Let us go there.
Campaigns leaders for the work done through fostering collaboration. He has launched the National Crisis Management Doctrine aimed at bridging the gap created by the extensive deployment of security services through fostering collaboration. Terrorists have infiltrated and dominated communities and assured them that the people wounded 26. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has ruled out force in the rescue of the remaining 31 victims of the Abuja-Kaduna train abduction. Since it's not an option, it could be that on the 28th of March, armed men had blown up a between Abuja and Kaduna and have been fired, killing 8 people, wounding 26.
Did you hear that? The president has ruled out the military force, using military force to rescue the kidnapped victim from the terrorist. President said, no, don't use force on them. Did you hear that? While Soludo claims that they are invading camps of kidnappers in the southeast, and the camp they are invading are not kidnapping camp. Most of the camp are ESN camps. They are not kidnappers. And we told you people that if Soludo claimed that the people they are going to kill in the forest, who has made our farm to be secured and safe, who has made it possible for our women to go to farm because of their presence in the forest, Soludo, because of the agreement between him and Fulani, he said he is going after the people in the forest. Soludo went there and start attacking Eastern Security Network. If they are actually kidnappers, will you go and attack them? The answer is no. Because you are going to be trying to save the life of the kidnapped victims. And it is only about Biafra. Soludo and all of them, they only came to fight Biafra. I want you to listen to it yourself. Listen.
And behind the scenes.
Dit ben ik. Dat is allemaal ik. En zo hoort het. En met mijn geld, dat is hetzelfde. Ik ben degene die het verdient. Ik heb het volledig in handen. En dat is voor mij hoe mijn bankieren hoort te zijn. Me direct. My money, my choices.
That we will ensure each person currently held captive is safely returned home to their families. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has ruled out the use of military force in the rescue of the remaining 31 victims of the Abuja-Kaduna train abduction, saying it is not an option.
Did you people hear that? While America came all the way from America to Nigeria soil to rescue a kidnapped American from the hand of Boko Haram, which is even more deadly, if we can say that. America, all the way from America, they came to Nigeria soil and they conducted operations successfully. They rescued an American victim that was kidnapped by Boko Haram. And because of the Nigerian government are sponsoring this thing that is going on, we have been telling you people, and the president say military force is not an option. But military force is an option in the southeast. Military force is an option against Eastern Security Network that are doing a job because they refuse to provide security for our own people. And we did it. I want you to understand the reason we are leaving Nigeria next year. At least some of the reason.
It will be recalled that on the 28th of March, armed men had blown up a train traveling between Abuja and Kaduna and opened fire, killing 8 people, wounding 26, and taking an unspecified number of passengers hostage. Dozens of hostages had already been freed following negotiations, but 31 remain in captivity. Meeting with representatives of victims of the Kaduna train abduction, President Buhari assured them that the federal government was doing everything within its powers to ensure their safe return. Still in security, Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has told President Muhammadu Buhari that terrorists have infiltrated and dominated communities and created a parallel government in the state. In a memo to the president, El-Rufai said terrorists now exercise control of social and economic activities and
Are you hearing it? Are you hearing it? Terrorists have taken over Kaduna. They have set up parallel government. They have, so people are saying I should refresh of the system. So I think sometimes we have this challenge, but we have to manage it the way it is today. So I want you to understand that El-Rufai officially have notified the presidency that terrorists have taken over Kaduna, and that the terrorists are now having their own government, having their own, just exactly even worse and more frightening than what they did in Afghanistan. I am telling you the fact. It is more, coded, mechanized conquest or conquering of Nigeria, well-structured way that already the terrorists are operating within a government. They already have a government within a government, and they couldn't do anything. No. The president is not going to order military to go after the people that are already forming their own government in other government. And this is not only Kaduna. I am telling you today, it is not only in Kaduna. It is not only in Kaduna. It is not only in Kaduna. In the president's own village, in the president of Nigeria's own village, in his own village, this is what the terrorists have done in Katsina State. Katsina bandit arrest thief, hand him over to security personnel. Do you know what this means? This means that the Islamic State is already in charge of Katsina State. This particular so-called bandit are the same terrorists that have attacked the presidency and have threatened to kidnap the presidency. And now, what they did now is that they are indirectly informing Nigerians and the world that they are now in charge of Nigeria. Gradually, a terrorist will arrest a thief. They are now the law enforcement agency in the north. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Do you understand that if we do not break away next year, the same thing will come to Biafra land? I am telling you the fact. The same thing will come to Biafra land. You know some of the community in Biafra land that tried it. We have given everybody. This is the reason why we gave mandate. No community or province in Biafra land must go into any agreement with Meete Allah over security. We are equal to the tax. If your community is under attack, tell us. And we'll be there. If your community is under attack by Fulani, let us know. Let us know. It's our duty to provide your security because Biafra is here. It's our duty. It is the primary duty of the indigenous people of Biafra to provide your security. So if you are under threat by Fulani, your community, your province, let us know. And we are going to be there for your community and for your province. Look at it. And nobody is going to talk. Katsina State, where the president come from, bandits are now arresting people. They are now the law enforcement agents. And they will now hand over the thief. You know, that is not thief now. Do you want to read the news of the thief? Do you want to know what the person is stealing? It is a camouflage. They want to know how you are going to react. They want to know how serious and how idiotic you people are. They want to know how stupid, whether the juju is still working on you people. So they are giving you this news to know how nice. Of course, I know as usual, it is only the Biafra people that will analyze it at the end of the day, just like I'm doing it now. They say, Katsina State, in Katsina, the bandit arrest thief, hand him over to the security personnel. So security personnel is now working in hand with the bandit. And you know the name, bandit, what bandit means. Bandit is another criminal. But I want to tell you, they are no longer bandit. They have done their job and they are now indirectly working under Islamic State. I am telling you the fact. And when you see Peter Obi now, ask Peter Obi, the Katsina State, the bandit is now arresting Nigerians. Because the person they arrest is going to be a Nigerian. So bandit is now arresting Nigerian. Hand the Nigerian over to the Nigerian authority. And the Nigerian authority will tell the bandit, good job, well done. Thank you for arresting this thief. You can now go with your gun and chain bullet. And the bandit will go and look for another thief to arrest. And he will arrest the thief and they will come to Nigeria police and then say, Nigeria police, we have arrested another thief. We'll come and take him. And tomorrow they will tell you they are collaborating with the security agent to restore peace. Hey! Arrow Melo. Is the B followers watching this? Of course, they are not real. The Bini people. The only people following Obi are the Bini people and few disgruntled people from Yoruba land. Those Efulefu in Yoruba land. Not our main Yoruba nation people. These are the people supporting Obi. Any Biafran that is supporting Obi today is a miscreant. Be you who. Whether you are a professor, you are a miscreant. It is only a miscreant that will listen to what we are doing and listen to what is going on in Nigeria and you are following Obi. How will Obi stop Katsina bandit from arresting thief? Jesus Christ. Obi cannot even go to Katsina to campaign in the first place. Let us read to see this powerful thief. I want you to read with me the powerful thief that the bandit have arrested. It must be a very important thief. They say, bandit in Katsina State have arrested a scavenger. Scavenger. This thief is a scavenger found with stolen item in a village. The middle-aged man specialized in pulling out metal metal rod, and removing iron bars from deserted buildings. So the important thief that the bandit have arrested, handed over to the Nigeria police peacefully, is a thief who goes to village, to uncompleted building, to steal rod metals, removing the rod bars from deserted building. Ask yourself, why is the building deserted? Why is this building now? Why is the building where this man is still in deserted? They say deserted buildings. Do you understand what it means? They have changed demography. In the president-owned village, when you hear deserted, people ran away from that building. It means that people ran for their dear life. It means that the bandits and terrorists have taken over that village. So, the village is completely under control of the terrorists. They have killed people in the village and they have fled away to IDP camp. So what they are doing now is protecting their property. They are no Islamic State, which you in the South, you don't know. Which all these idiots shouting Obi on social media don't know. Which all these stupid comedians on social media don't know about. Are you aware that there are deserted buildings in Katsina State? The bandits are now arresting thieves that goes to those deserted buildings to steal iron rods and metals. You are not aware now. What do you know about Nigeria? You come to South, you think Nigeria is only Yoruba land and Igbo land. Ew. This report continued. The bandit narrated how they caught the suspect to the police. Bandit and police were there. Bandit was discussing and telling police how we arrested this thief. Bandit is telling Nigeria police in northern Nigeria, this is a thief. They are now narrating how they arrested this thief. Bandit say, we caught the suspect while on patrol. Bandit is patrolling in the northern Nigeria. Are you aware of that? You don't know. Are you aware that bandit is patrolling? They have cars, they patrol in their bicycle and their motorbike, and you are in your southern Nigeria shouting one Nigeria. Alugemu next year. Hey, come and have election now. You think we are joking? You think we are joking? Come and do election in Biafran land. Let us see how that will, let us see the magic you are going to do. We will open movie. I got open a movie very soon. And let me tell you, you see, Ojo Zokalo is there, is gallivanting and threatening, is going to do this and do that. Are you aware that terrorists are patrolling in the northern Nigeria? And they have become security agents. They are arresting criminals, thieves. You know, after this exposition now, because, you know, after this our exposition this night, mark my word, they are going to change it. The thing you'll be hearing now is vigilante, joint civilian joint task force. That is what we'll be hearing. They will change their name from bandit to vigilante. Because you are not there. You are not in the north. You are not in the north. But they have been busted this one time. Nigeria is already handing over your government to terrorists like just in Afghanistan. And we say, do you know that the government is working closely with Islamic State? You don't know. You don't know.
Fellow Nigerian, in search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attacks. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. There were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation, some suggest, currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern, based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3. Second.
Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that? We have not finished reading that story. So we are going to read the story of how bandits arrested thief and they went to Nigeria police, narrating to Nigeria police how they arrested the thief. And Nigeria police is looking at the bandit with gun. I want you to understand that Islamic State is already in full force in the northern Nigeria. That is the reason I am here this evening, to tell you that the northern Nigeria, with the help of Nigeria government, have declared Islamic State. And they are already having their own security Islamic State in the name of bandit, guiding the north, collaborating with the Nigerian army and police. And that is the reason why we cannot allow any election in Biafran land. Next year, be ready. Be ready. Buy food now. If you are in abroad, buy food and give to your people. The food that will last them for 1 month. Food that, because believe me, buy food, give to your people to keep. Buy salt, buy beans, buy rice, buy garri that will last them for from 1 month to 2 months if possible. Because Biafra land will be hot. We can't continue. Believe me. And let me tell you that we are ready to sacrifice anything for Biafra to come. Some of you that are saying, oh, you are sitting at home. You don't know what we are preventing. You don't know what the Biafra agitators are preventing. You don't know the way we are saving your life. You are not aware. You don't know. Now, let us go there. You see, they say the bandit narrate how they caught the suspect while on a patrol of the area on their motorbike, on a motorcycle. They were patrolling and Nigeria police is supporting them. In a video obtained by PR Nigeria, they paraded the scavenger and his loot packed inside a cart before a community leader. Bandit showing the thing that the thief stole to the community leader. The group armed with different firearms. The bandit and terrorists, they armed with different firearms. Further lecture the thief about the dangers of stealing. I am telling you, it is stage managed. After they arrested the thief, hand the thief over to the authority, they now lecture the thief. They lecture the thief about danger of stealing. is bandit. I do not know where you do. Do you know the meaning, the definition of bandit? Okay, bandit is now lecturing the thief the danger of stealing. You know, stealing is petty business. The thief is supposed to go into kidnapping, and you know, maybe that is not a danger. They carry different weapons and firearms, telling a thief the danger in stealing. Upside down. Country upside down. So I want you to save this exposition today, because we are going to visit and revisit this exposition in 2023. Before 2023, those of you that are putting our expositions in Achieve, that are putting record and keeping data, save this particular exposition today, because we are going to need it. We are going to need it. But I'm telling you today, this is one of the reasons we can't allow Nigeria to conduct election again in Biafran land. We can't continue like this. So we have to take the bull by its horn. Now, they continue. Don't you know that it is an offense to steal? The bandit is now telling the thief. Don't you know that it is an offense to steal? Bandit is telling the thief that it is an offense to steal. You are lucky. We are handing you over to the authority. In the presence of police and authority, the bandits, which are the terrorists, Islamic State, are telling a thief that he is lucky that they are handing him over to the authority. They should have cut off his hand, cut off his leg, cut off his head, and allow him to go and leave. Okay? They continued. We could have executed you. I said it. We could have executed you for engaging in criminal activity. They added. Bandit is telling the thief that they should have executed him for engaging in criminal activity. I am telling you that the Islamic State is already enforced. They have already recruited their army. The Boko Haram in the north are all army of the Islamic State. You people don't believe me. You do not believe. Are you not seeing the meaning of what I'm reading? And some people are somewhere shouting P2B. You want to have an election in Biafra land. I am sorry for using this word, but I have to use it, because I am very angry. Come, let us see you. Come and have election. You know, we talk about campaign. I'm not going to make any comment, but let us see you campaign again in Biafra land. Come. I want you to ask P2B and his followers, the fake followers from Benin, all the fake followers, because all the people following him are from Benin and fake people from Yoruba land. All the fake followers of P2B, they are trying to thwart and distract Biafra from coming. That's all. I told you people that before November, P2B will back down. You people did not believe me. I told you before November, P2B will back down. All of you will know he's a scam. British hired him to come and put distraction on Biafra. Atu. Do you know what is Atu? Atu anata, the stick, chewing stick, or what is it called? Atu. Instead of that man to destroy Biafra, Atu. Go and mark it. P2B will back down. I told you people, even before the news of there is crisis in Labour Party and they're about to kick him out. The crisis in Labour Party is deepening. You don't know. Because the people in Labour Party have come to find out that P2B is a scam. Peter Obi is not contesting election. He is only there to distract Biafra. Nothing else. And he has failed. So ask them, how will he fix the Nigeria where northern Nigeria is not, I'm not talking about Sharia law. I am not talking about Sharia law. Please, do not misunderstand me. When I say Islam, I'm not talking about Sharia. I'm talking about Islamic State. I'm talking about the real Islamization of Nigeria. They are already there. And I am reading a news from the Nigerian president hometown that terrorists have taken over and they are now arresting thieves. And they are already executing people because they told the guy, we could have executed you, but you are lucky that we are handing you over to the authority. Nigeria authority. Listen, the terrorists handed over the accused to community leader and they urge him to ensure he is punished. Terrorists handed over thief to community leader, the authority, and make sure that he is punished. Terrorists, they are living in peace with the community now. You get the point? Are you getting the point? Terrorists is now living in peace with communities in the northern Nigeria. You know that, you know the video. How many of you watched the video we posted last time where they were chopping somebody's throat? You saw that it was in a community in Abuja, very close to Abuja. They cut somebody's head. And you saw that there were people pushing barrow and water, just by the other roadside to show you that people are living in the community. They already embraced the Islamic State. And they know all these things. They pretend that the election is going to take place next year, preparing to invade the eastern region. We are going to, they are collecting it water. Hey, they are collecting it. I am telling you the fact. They will not tell you people this. They are collecting it water. And any Biafran that is in the southeast or in south, and then you go and put yourself to come and attack Biafra people, you are going to die like chicken. I am telling you. Water. They will not, because if they tell you what is going on, you will never step out. You will pull your uniform and run away. They will never tell you how the land of Biafra is dealing with them. Water. You know when they come, you don't know when they go. That is that's what we are doing. You will know when they come, you will not know where they go. Benin people are complaining that we are betraying our brother. Is it their problem? When did Benin people begin to love Igbo? You see, they think they have brain. They think that they are smart. They think that they're wise. They think that they're wise. That they follow Peter Obi. Obi, they are making video. I saw one of them crying. Oh, my followers. My followers are going. I saw one of the Benin people, one of the Benin comedian. All those people shouting Peter Obi. He is crying. He said, "Oh, I don't know what is happening to my page again. I don't know what is going on again. My page, leave me alone. You people should leave me alone. It is my page. I built this page. I can do whatever I want. Leave me alone. Stop reporting my page. I don't know what I have done to you people." The guy was crying. I was watching and I was laughing. I say, you have not even started crying. Because all of you that are supporting Peter Obi, I get GP no do what you know for. All your pages, I got do what you know for. You want to come and be supporting Peter Obi as if you love Peter Obi. They are crying. They say, "Oh, Igbo people are the one that are betraying Peter Obi." Yes, so we are betraying him. But he betrayed us first. He betrayed us first. We are very proud to betray Peter Obi. It is you do me, I do you. Not a bad thing. We are going to be very proud to be this 2023. I got you Peter Obi. I got Peter Obi Shinafo. It is you do me, I do you. Peter Obi shouldn't have come out. When he see that the Biafra agitation is now, gaining momentum, you come out to go and you must contest election. Actually, you ran to APGA. They didn't want you in APGA, you run to APC. They didn't want you to APC, you run to Labour Party. Must contest. Is a betrayer. Peter Obi is a betrayer. And we, the Biafra people, we are going to show him what betrayal is all about. He will never have any campaign in Biafra land. Biafra people will wage war against Peter Obi. And not only him, nobody will conduct anything in Biafra. That is where our position today. He betrayed us. Now that I am telling you now what is happening in the northern Nigeria, and somebody will not even think about it. You say, oh, it is in the north. But they are already there, kidnapping our people. Did you not see that they are shooting gun with the Fulanis? Vigilantes are shooting gun with the Fulanis, struggling who will take the people to the forest. Are you not hearing it? How is your B going to solve it? We cannot fall for this charade. This is, it is not like before. This particular time around, that Mazi Simon Ekpa is not here. I get you go. I get you go poto and water. We are going to tell you people that we are heartless, very, very heartless when it comes to getting our freedom. We will fight. It takes a big heart to fight. It is happening in Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine, they are doing it. It is happening in different parts of the world. People are fighting for survival. We are fighting for survival. The fight for survival is not a fight that you go with sugar. So anybody telling you, Peter Obi, that Ndi Igbo is betraying, tell the person that it was Peter Obi that betrayed us in the first place. He betrayed first. And we are going to show him what is betrayal. We are going to show him that when we learn to betray, we betray very well. So tell Peter Obi, for him to come out in the first place, in this middle of Biafra, where Biafra have gained a lot of attention, we are going to betray him water. Now, let us read this. Are you hearing me? They say, terrorists also reportedly followed the thief and witnessed as far of the suspect to security personnel. Are you hearing? The terrorists followed the villagers. They walked to police, Nigeria police. Nigeria police was looking at them with all manner of weapons they carried. Nigeria police asked them, terrorists and bandits, how are you people doing? They say, fine. Nigeria police asked them, terrorists and bandits, did you people arrest this thief? They say, fine. And they watched and supervised that they handed over the thief to Nigeria police. Nigeria police see a bigger thief. Nigeria police see more important thief with guns, bullets, and everything. They get cold. But in the eastern region of Nigeria, Ojo Zokalo is threatening to comb our forest, where our Eastern Security Network are trying to stop the same bandit that is now arresting criminals from coming to our land, where they are trying to stop them from making any building in Biafra land to be a deserted building. In the north, they're arresting thieves, stealing from a deserted building. And our Eastern Security Network is trying so that you are not going to have a deserted building in Biafra land. Ojo Zokalo is that. We are going to capture Ojo Zokalo. Any day anybody is killed, and we hear that it is as the order of Ojo Zokalo, we are going to capture him. I am telling you the fact. When Biafra liberation will be on top gear, you people are going to see what we are going to do. Liberation is a movement of brave people that fight and do everything to liberate their nation. That is what we are going to do. Mandela did it. Mandela did it. And today, we look up to Mandela legacy. We look up to Mandela legacy. And we want to liberate Biafra and make Biafra to be an independent state.
For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation. For anybody who changes his principles depending on whom he is dealing, that is not a man who can lead a nation.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Dream of being a Biafran nation. No more killing of northerners. No more killing of police officers. No more profiling of northerners and attacking their businesses. Let Igbo have their independent nation away from the rest of Nigeria. Nigeria on Biafra referendum in Abuja. We are the amalgamation of northern women from all parts of the north, north central, northwest, and northeast. We as mothers, we are always at the receiving end of any war, insurrection, killing, and act of terror. When our men were killed, we were raped and our children rendered orphans. We have nowhere to run to. Nigeria history has shown that women carry the heavy body of war and act of insurrection and terrorism. We have gone through it from 1967 to 1971. Women, can we allow this to happen again? No! Our men died and left us with the children, no cattle, no kata for out of nothing. Other men that survive simply move on, but we never move on. The aftermath of the war and the suffering left a lifetime scars in our hearts and on our body. We therefore unanimously call on the leader and father of the country and the leadership of the National Assembly, President of the Senate, Dr. Ahmad Lawal, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Hon Femi Gbajabiamila, to immediately call for a referendum in the country. Let people choose to live in peace in Nigeria or leave. Any other group or nationality that wants to sit or exercise their right for self-determination, like the Southeast has been agitated for the seat to be allowed to leave Nigeria peacefully without resorting a second civil war. Wow. Today, the Igbo nation has turned the entire Southeast to almost a war zone. Northerners, irrespective of their tribes, are no longer safe. Infrastructure are no longer.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There is going to be emergency fundraising for ESN on the 17th of this month. Emergency fundraising on the 17th of this month. There's going to be emergency fundraising. Very, very important. Write this down. 17th emergency fundraising for Eastern Security Network. Thank you very much. From here, we are going to stop here and we continue tomorrow. I want all of you to understand that the time has come. And those of you that your number has not been announced, your WhatsApp number in different countries where you have not been announced, we are going to announce most of them by tomorrow. I think today we have Italy. I think Italy number has been announced before. IPOB autopilot in Italy has been announced previously. I don't know whether their number have changed. Has the number of Italy changed? The number of Italy have not changed. So I think it is the same number. Let us go there. We're going to bring the numbers to the screen. If you are in India, the autopilot in India is this number. You go and make sure you contact the number if you are in India to be part of the autopilot in India. The autopilot in South Africa. The autopilot in South Africa. If you are in South Africa, you can get in touch with this number and you are going to be autopilot in South Africa, and you can join them on the WhatsApp group. The autopilot in Gabon, you can join them in Gabon. If you are in Gabon and you are autopilot, you can reach this number in Gabon. The autopilot in Paris, if you are in Paris or in France, you can get to this number if you are in France and you are autopilot. This is the autopilot France. The autopilot in South Korea, those of you autopilot in South Korea, if you are in South Korea and you want to be part of autopilot, the number is here on the screen. The autopilot Netherlands, if you are a autopilot and you are in Netherlands, you can touch this number and you're going to be part of the autopilot in Netherlands. The autopilot in Germany, if you're autopilot in Germany, you can get in touch to this number and you will be part of the autopilot in Germany. The autopilot Indonesia, if you are in Indonesia, you can get in touch with this number and you are going to be part of autopilot in Indonesia. The autopilot in Ghana, if you are in Ghana and you're autopilot, can get in touch with this number and you are going to be part of the autopilot in Ghana. The autopilot in Mauritania, if you are in Mauritania, here is the number of the autopilot, the WhatsApp number of autopilot in Mauritania. Autopilot Ivory Coast, the autopilot Ivory Coast, if you are in Ivory Coast, here is the autopilot number for people in Ivory Coast. The autopilot number in Ireland. If you are in Ireland, here is the autopilot WhatsApp and contact for people in Ireland. You can get in touch with them and you are going to be part of the autopilot team in Ireland. The autopilot team in Indonesia. If you are in Indonesia, you can contact the number on the screen and you will be added to the autopilot Indonesia WhatsApp group. Autopilot in Israel. If you are in Israel, here is the autopilot number in Israel. This number in Israel may be changed because I don't know. I think they have some issue with the number. So the number in Israel, at least with this number, you can still reach the Israel and they're going to tell you which number. The person who is going to respond to you will tell you which is the appropriate number. The autopilot in Italy, Padova. Autopilot in Padova. The autopilot in Italy, Padova, is what you are looking at now. And I think that is another number for Italy, which will be updated. One moment. Let me put the Israel and then update the Italy autopilot. One moment. Here we go. All right. I don't know, is this number now the only number or the two? That issue will be sorted out by the people in Italy. All right, and here we go. So I think the autopilot in Italy, is on the screen, and you are going to be directed to the appropriate quarters. The autopilot in Australia. Autopilot in Australia is on the screen, and you can check and contact if you are in Australia. There are a lot of countries that are not yet updated here. Please, if your country is not here, please reach to the media team. I want only the countries that are not here at this point. The US, one moment. Autopilot USA. Where is the autopilot USA? Autopilot USA. Madam Azuka, I don't think. How come this? How come the USA is not here? You know what I'm going. I think we have announced the autopilot USA, right? Some time ago. I don't know, Madam Azuka, if you are watching. Okay, sorry. Here we are. Autopilot USA is here. Get in touch with the number you see here if you are in the US, and the autopilot US is here. And then also we have the new email for the application to be part of the department. To be part of the department application and the CV of Biafra government department. All right, for those of you who the updated email for the application and CV for Biafra government department is info@ipobinusa.org, and that is the updated email now instead of the Gmail we gave you last time. This is updated email. So I want this email to go viral, info@ipobinusa.org. And then if this email changes as time goes on, you are also going to be notified about that. All right. I think those who did not hear their country WhatsApp number, please contact the media team and let them send to me so we can update them here. I know that there are a lot of you that have sent numbers and WhatsApp, but because I didn't have the time to update them, at this point. So if you did not hear your country and you have submitted your number, please let the media team contact me tomorrow so we can sort that out. And then those who want to reach me, also the email to reach me is here. info@ekpa.fi, info@ekpa.fi, and of course it is the number to reach me and the email to reach me. Do not call this number. This is the WhatsApp. This is our WhatsApp number that we used to call. So just send me email or WhatsApp. It will take me time for me to read. So the easiest way to reach me is through the media team, and you are going to reach me. All right. And so we are going to stop here. Thank you very much for being part of this program. But thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God bless Sunday Igboho. And I want to use this opportunity to advise again, for the very last time, the wife of our leader. Those of you who are watching this program, who are privileged to be here, I want you to cut this particular video as an advice to our leader. The second advice I am giving to her in 1 week. We have had Kepu that the criminals that we have expelled who are trying to destroy her image are trying and planning to invite her again. We do not know when this invitation is going to come, but we know that they are planning to invite her. So the advice I'm going to give her this evening is that she should forget anything about coming to Radio Biafra from now. for now, she should forget it and just focus on prayer and remain silent the way she has been, because that silent is golden. And like the way I advise that if she do not take care and careful, that this particular interview, she appeared on Radio Biafra, that they use her, they want to rubbish her, that it will not end well. And that's exactly what is happening now, that it didn't end well. And Biafra people have been raging, and I have been begging people not to come to attack the wife of our leader. I have been begging people and begging and begging, and a lot of people are listening as I beg them. So I thank you for listening to me, but I may not be able to beg anybody again for the second time. So my advice to our leader wife is to stay clear and stay away from this propaganda and from these criminals that are droning and they want to drag her and drag her leg out. It is going to be not a good thing if she allow herself to be dragged, with the people that are struggling and the water is drowning them. So the love I want to show you this evening is to advise you, give you this advice. You can listen to me and stay away from this propaganda and these blackmailers. Otherwise, they are going to draw your leg up. They are going to draw your leg out, and they will be the one to blackmail you, and Biafra people are not happy. So I will not be holding anybody the second time. But this particular first one, that these people have asked you irrelevant and questions that have teared some people's heart apart, I am trying my best. I'm not going to stop everybody, but I'm trying my best that all the people that are close, very, very close to me and to autopilot will not attack and address you. But those that I don't have control over, I cannot control what they say in the public. So, but in the second time that they invite you to bring your leg, I want you to understand that it is not, they are trying to destroy you. They are trying to destroy you. They have tried to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your husband, our leader, and now it is about you. Everything they do, you may think it is about for good. It is not for good. They want to tear your family apart. They want to tear you apart. They want to tear everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apart. So do not fall a victim. Do not fall a victim. If they invite you again, do not come. Do not come. Biafra, understand. Don't come. Because I will not hold anybody back. And it is going to be a disaster on social media. If anything happened that they bring your leg out and they begin to insult you, I will not like that, but I will not have control over anybody. This particular first time when we have been called parasite, where you address Biafra as parasite, some people don't like it. Some people don't like that you called Biafra parasite. It is very, very bad. So a lot of people are not happy with the way you address them. So for that reason, I will suggest that you stay away and let us continue to battle this thing in the one front until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. And he is going to be the one to solve this thing and sort whoever that is right and whoever that's wrong. My loyalty is completely to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as soon as he comes out. But for now, on the issue of Biafra, because he don't have power over himself and because he's been incarcerated, we are going to fight for him. And that's what I'm doing. I will fight for him, make sure I do everything with other people and with other Biafrans to bring him out, because we set him on the message on that errand and he's kidnapped, and because of us, he's dead. So we are going to fight and make sure that we release him in due time. At the same time, Biafra will come. Listen to my advice and it shall be well with you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good night. Foreign fighters into our land. They are already in our land, as we all know. We have a very reliable intelligence that they are going to bring Cameroon, they are going to bring terrorists in the name of Cameroon soldiers. We have from a very reliable intelligence that They are planning to bring terrorists into our land in the name of foreign soldiers from Niger Republic. These two countries. And as I'm talking to you, there are already people from Niger Republic in our land, disguising themselves as Nigeria soldiers. But one thing I have to tell you today is that those who come to our land to kill us, as we fight this holy fight for our freedom, they will never go back to Cameroon. They will never go back to Niger Republic. As they inflict pains on our women, as they inflict pains on our children, they will never go back alive. Mark today's word. Some of them that are coming from Cameroon or that are going to come from Cameroon and they are going to come from Niger Republic, you will never go back to your country. It's the promise that the Biafra people are giving you today. Because we know that they don't have men anymore. They don't have people in Nigeria anymore. There is no morale in the military anymore. Everything is gone. Everything is gone. So, Nigeria Army said that IPOB is planning to destabilize Nigeria. We want to tell them that we are not destabilizing Nigeria. We are ending Nigeria by 2023. And when we end Nigeria, Biafra will emerge. I want to inform everybody today that our objective, the task of every Biafran, is to end Nigeria. It does not matter what it takes. It is the only task we have, is to end Nigeria. And let me tell you, when we say end Nigeria, people don't understand, what we mean by ending Nigeria. If Biafra break away from Nigeria, automatically Nigeria is gone. If you decide to stay back in Nigeria, Nigeria can never remain the same. So when we immediately Biafra break away from Nigeria, that is the end of Nigeria. Even if you continue to maintain the name Nigeria, it is never the same. So we are not going to end Nigeria for some of you who want to continue to be part of Nigeria after 2023. But because of Biafra will never be part of it, it can never be the same as Nigeria that you used to know. So, I want to inform you today and bring to your notice what the Nigeria Army have to say. And of course, in this kind of statement, they are always using Biafra spokesperson. Because when you look at the name of this Brigadier General Machuku also, is a Biafran. So let us go there without wasting any time to respond to the Nigeria Army. I want you to read with me what they have to say. Nigeria Army say, IPOB, ESN aim to destabilize Nigeria. Nigeria Army. I want you to tell them, or let me respond directly as I am responding to them, to inform the Janjaweed and the terrorists and compromise Nigeria Army that we are not destabilizing Nigeria. Nigeria already has been destabilized. Nigeria has been destabilized by the terrorists, by the Nigeria Army themselves. Nigeria has been destabilized by the government of Fulani that fund and support and abet and aid the Fulanis. Nigeria has been destabilized by the video I'm about to show you now, shows you the level of destabilization in Nigeria. So we are not, we don't waste time to destabilize Nigeria. What are we going to gain in destabilizing Nigeria? We are ending it. And I want the Nigerian military to accord us that respect and say it the way I'm saying it today. Our aim is not to destabilize Nigeria. Nigeria has been destabilized. It is an insult to say that Biafra people or IPOB or ESN is planning to destabilize Nigeria. Nigeria has been destabilized. Our plan is to end Nigeria by 2023. That is our plan, and we are going to do it. And I want you to understand that A country that you see people selling human parts as suya is already a destabilized country. A country where Fulani will come to our land and be selling human parts to people to eat is already a destabilized country. This is the evidence. He says he's a monkey, that the monkey looks like a human being. I want you people to look at the picture. You find out that you are eating human being in Biafra land. And the Fulani are doing that. So if this is not enough, and this is happening every day, the Nigeria already destabilized. And we cannot waste our time, our resources, just to destabilize Nigeria. We are going to end it. What you see is human body, human meat, and they are using it to do what you call the local suya. You go in the evening, they will dry it, roast it, use it to do barbecue, and you are eating human being in the name of barbecue with all manner of disease that you never can tell. So how many of you that have eaten the suya, this is in Delta State, you don't know whether you have eaten human suya? Look at them.
Okay, person. You better tell the truth now. You must tell the truth
now. Now you are going to watch it again. All right. Some of you, your uncle is missing. Your uncle have been kidnapped. And you go in the evening to patronize a Fulani man selling suya. You don't know that the suya you are buying is your uncle's meat. This is the reason why we are going to sacrifice anything to break away from this country next year. It is too much. And in all these things that this is this has become a culture. Selling human meat to fellow human. Now, the Nigeria terrorist army using a Biafra man called Brigadier General. What is the name again? I don't even know the name. I don't even care to know. What is the name of the Biafra of the Biafra Nigeria army spokesperson? General Nwachukwu or whatever it's called. Will come and look at all the things going on in Nigeria from the northeast to northwest, from the northwest to the central, from the central to the south, and all these things going on. The Nwachukwu will open his dirty mouth as an army spokesperson to say that ESN, IPOB aim to destabilize Nigeria. In a country where insecurity has ravaged the country, who is destabilizing Nigeria. Is it the ESN? Our own concern is that it is an insult for Nwachukwu to say that we are destabilizing Nigeria. We want to correct him today. Let Nwachukwu correct this nonsense that we are not trying or aiming to destabilize. We want to end. We are aiming to end Nigeria. And we are aiming to break away from Nigeria and end it. We are aiming at making sure we do not validate Nigeria again in Biafra land. This is a fight for freedom. So why would Nwachukwu talk of destabilizing Nigeria? Do we want to be part of political movement in Nigeria? The answer is no. You can only talk about destabilization of Nigeria when you are, trying to be part of the political movement. You create chaos to destabilize the country. We are not destabilizing the country. We are ending it. And we are going to do everything to make sure that Biafra break away in 2023. Except, let me not even go there, that Biafra don't want to go, because everybody want to go. And in coming weeks, you are going to see how prepared we are. Bring the military from the Cameroon. Bring the military from, of course, they are not military because we have the intel that they are, some hired terrorists from other parts of Africa. They say they are from Cameroon, and they say they are from Niger Republic. So it is also a kind of warning for any Biafran that will be part of Nigeria to fight during this election, that we are going to stop the election in Biafran land. You will never come home. You will never come home, because Biafrans will wait for you. Any military man who is in Nigeria, and you are going to be part of those that will help Nigeria government to destabilize the restoration of Biafra by 2023, you will never enter your land. I am telling you, you will never. You will be an everlasting enemy of Biafra. And we know all of you. We know all of you. So Nwachukwu should be warned to mind the way he speaks, because tomorrow is pregnant. He don't know what tomorrow will bring on the table. And what you say today, we are going to use it against you. So Nwachukwu cannot come because you are serving Nigeria. You don't know how many people that have served Nigeria? A lot of people have served Nigeria. Go to the record and see the people that have served Nigeria, how they ended. After serving Nigeria, Nigeria will happen to you. So Nwachukwu is here by this evening, give warning. We are warning him to watch the way he addressed Biafrans, because he don't know tomorrow. And there are some things you are going to say. It does not matter what you end up to do at the end of the day. We will never forgive you, because what you say today will determine how the enemies are going to treat your people. So we are going to read what Nwachukwu said. Nwachukwu said, is him. Nwachukwu said, the Nigerian army say it will not succumb to intimidation by the international society for civil liberty and rule of law in its effort to rubbish army image and reputation. The director, Army Public Relations Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, said this in a statement on Saturday in Abuja. Nwachukwu said that intersociety had continued with its antics of dragging the image of the Nigerian army in the mud, while promoting irredentist, lawless, and at-large organization. At-large organization, you can imagine. He said the allegation by the organization that the Nigerian military, especially the Nigerian army, had been working with armed herdsmen, bandits, to terrorize the eastern part of the country, and Benue was libelous, spurious, and derogatory. So what is lie there? Everything the inter-society organization have said here is the pure truth. We have evidences of the Nigerian army colluding with the terrorists to kidnap. And the Nigerian army has been arrested for trying to collect ransom. The people, the Fulani that kidnapped the prelate, in Biafran land, the Nigerian army was part of it. So what is Nwachukwu saying? What is Nwachukwu not talking about? Now, you see that somebody carries human parts and was selling it as a suya, selling it to Biafrans. Who is giving them the shield? The Nigerian army. Kidnapping in Biafra land is taking place 2 kilometers away from the military checkpoint. So what is the Nwachukwu talking about? Now let us move ahead to read more of what he has to say. He said, according to him, a cursory look at the content revealed a business as usual pattern of propaganda by the well-known paid jobbers and the fifth columnist Krasnite Society Inter-Society. Unfortunately, for these mischief makers, the highly patriotic and untiring effort of the Nigerian army to neutralize, defend the territorial integrity and the sovereignty of Nigeria is visible enough and boldly seen by all and have received international accolade. Can you imagine? International accolade when in Jos, in Plateau State, the evidence abound that the Nigerian army collude with the terrorists to attack and kill villages. Where there are evidences that the Nigerian Air Force are bombarding communities, helping the bandit from the air. In Benue State, in Kaduna State, in the northeast, northwest, the evidence are everywhere. When our Eastern Security Network, they give a code of proscribed. Did you proscribe Eastern Security Network? Did you proscribe Eastern Security Network? They say Eastern Security Network proscribe IPOB. But you have the killers you imported into our land. And we are trying to defend ourselves. You've never come to engage any Fulani anywhere. There has never been any day you read in the news that the Nigerian army engaged Fulanis. Never. If you have come across any news like that, please bring it to me. Let me see. I have also read here with evidence how the Nigerian army and the Nigerian state defended the Fulani Meyete Allah and the Fulani bandit at the African Union Court, the OAU or OU, whatever they called it, African Court of whatever. They defended them. And they defended and even hired their own lawyer to come and defend the Fulani terrorists. In that court, the evidences are there. The Middle Belt filed a well-documented case against the Nigerian army and the Meyete Allah terrorists. It was against the Nigerian army and the Meyete Allah. They came, they defended both Meyete Allah and themselves. The ECOWAS court, thank you. The evidence are there. Go to the judgment of the ECOWAS court. You see how Nigerian military defended the terrorist Meyete Allah. So what is Nwachukwu not talking about? What is Nwachukwu talking about? About IPOB trying to destabilize. We are not destabilizing. Nigeria is already a destabilized country. What we are going to do is to end it. Our aim is, after breaking away from Nigeria, we'll crash it by next year. And no amount of military personnel will stop it. We have intel. Or not even the southeast. We have what you know, are you going to militarize more than what you have? You know, I don't know what they mean by militarize. Because you are already, our region is already militarized region. So when they say they want to militarize eastern region of Nigeria, I do not understand what they mean by that. All right. So they say they want to militarize. We have this intel. We have the intel. we have the intel that they want to militarize the entire southern Nigeria, for election. And I ask myself, I don't know what you have now. What is it called? Is it this one now a pre-militarization of the South, or I don't understand it? Because as far as we're concerned, the entire Biafra land is already militarized. But does it stop Biafra activity from happening? The answer is no. Does it stop the thing from collecting it water? The answer is no. And we are not going to announce it. Let them be the one to announce it. The water will continue until Biafra is declared. And I know what I'm talking about. Oh, maybe presently we can call them that they are soldierized. Maybe they soldierized the southeast and the south-south. And then during the election, it will now change from soldierized to militarized. Maybe. But I'm telling you, there is nothing you are going to do to us that will be new. Guns and bullets can't stop Biafra. And it is very, very laughable that these people are yet to learn that you can't stop us with guns and bullets. You can't. Every day we learn how to deal with you. Every blessed day we are learning new tactics how to deal with you, and we'll be dealing with you water. So you can't stop us with your gun and your bullet until we leave this evil entity and go to a country that we can make decision with one culture, one understanding that can move our future children and generation forward. Not nomadic system, not the system of who do this and who do that one. This is why we come with AK-47 with cow to destroy land and farmland. And when you complain, they kill you, butcher you like an animal. No, it is no longer possible. It is no longer possible. So what I'm trying to say this evening is that we want to send a very strong message to the Nigerian military that we are not destabilizing Nigeria. Nigeria is already a destabilized country. What we are going to do is we are going to end it in order for other indigenous nationality to live. Because for you to be alive, Nigeria must end. For international community to have peace in 20 years' time, Nigeria have to end. For European Union to have peace, because at the end of the day, if you allow Nigeria to continue to be a country, they are going to be sponsoring terrorists to the West. They are going to be sponsoring terrorists to America. And it is not only, we are not only saving our own future, we are also saving the future of Europe. We are saving the future of America. What I'm saying now is already something that the CIA, the American Intelligence Agency, the Department of State, they are aware of what I'm saying. And Nigeria will be a safe haven for terrorists. And there is nothing you can do to stop that from happening. The only thing that is going to stop it is the disintegration of Nigeria. When Biafra emerge, we are going to fight whatever that is going to come out from that region. So now, I want you to also understand, from the point I am coming from. When you go to the Department of State, the U.S. Department of State, let us go to the demography, to the religious demography of Nigeria, and you see what the U.S. Department of State have to say about Nigeria demography. Yesterday, I showed you the dangerous diversity and the religious war, how they divide Nigeria, how they make, in practice, Islam supreme. Because when you go to the Islamic school, you are being compelled as a woman to wear hijab. When a Muslim go to Christian school, she is also compelled to wear hijab and will not be allowed to dress like ordinary women. So it is incongruous. And I want everybody to listen and listen very attentively. That even the United States acknowledge the fact, this is the demography, section 1 of this particular religious demography in Nigeria. The section 1 of the religious demography by the U.S. Department of State read, the U.S. government estimates the total population at 219.5 million mid-year 2021. All these things are all lies because there is no perimeter to show the exact number or even estimate number of people or population in Nigeria. There has never been any, accurate census. So you cannot have estimate when there is no accurate in the first place. The Pew Global Religious Future Project estimate the country is roughly evenly divided between the Muslim and the Christians, while approximately 2% belong to other or no religious group. Many individuals syncretize indigenous animism with Islam or Christianity. I want you people to understand the dangerous diversity that is here. Today, you are now having what we call including the Tijaniya sect. The Tijaniya sect is being led by the ex-emir of Kano, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, the one that killed Gideon Akaboka. Are you aware of that? You are not aware of that. Now let me read this. A 2010 Pew report found 38% of Muslim population self-identifies as Sunni. This Sunni now is the one that is ruling Nigeria today. Sunni Muslim. Sunni Muslim is ruling Nigeria today, and that is what the late Buhari is, part of. The Al-Zakazi movement is Shia. Why this is Sunni? This is the reason why they are always after Al-Zakazi to kill Al-Zakazi, because Al-Zakazi movement is Shia group. Some of you don't know this. So that is how dangerous the diversity is. Supremacy. The vast majority of whom belong to the Maliki school of jurisprudence, although a sizable minority follow the Shafi school of Jif. The same study found 12% of Muslims in the country self-identified as Shia. So this Shia now is the one that Al-Zakazi control. The Al-Zakazi that they put in prison and all that. He controls this Shia movement. With the remainder declining to answer or identifying as something else, 5%. Or just a Muslim, 42%. Included among the Sunnis are several Sufi brotherhood, including this Tijaniya, which is the one that the terrorists Sanusi Lamido Sanusi is now their president in Africa. I think they are now building camps in Lagos. And then this Kaderia and Maurude. A 2012 Pew Research Center survey found 37% of Nigerians identifying with Sufi order. 19% identify specifically as Tijaniya, and 9% as Kaderia. There are also Izala and Salafist. Izala and the Salafist. Minority and small number of Ahmadiyya and Kalakato Koronion Muslims. The 2011 Pew report found roughly 1/4 of Christians are Roman Catholic and all that. So I want you people to understand this dangerous diversity and the reason why it can never work well with Nigeria. The reason why we don't need to waste time again. The reason why all these shenanigans have to end by 2023. And we have the balls to end it. This generation will end this impunity of a country. I am telling you the fact. Now, I want us to go and read some history about the killing for blasphemy. Some of you do not understand what they have subjected our people to for the sake of one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a blood-sucking name. One Nigeria is a demonic name. One Nigeria is a name soaked with blood. One Nigeria is just a sucking blood, a witch, a fraud, a scam that must be ended. We must end it in 2023. This one Nigeria, for you to be alive, you must be part of this generation that will end one Nigeria. One Nigeria is a scam. When they tell you we must, one Nigeria is a task that must be done, it is on your blood of your children, the blood of your wife, the blood of your siblings. It is on the blood of average indigenous person in Nigeria, to the detriment of our people. Why some people who are buying the idea of one Nigeria is a task that must be done, it is what they gain, economic gain from our land. They are milking our oil, our natural resources, to the detriment of our future and the generation to come. So they tell you they join the chorus of one Nigeria is a task that must be done. And we are going to change it for them. So in 2023, it is going to be the disintegration of Nigeria is a task that must be done. And the Biafra people are going to lead. We will lead it. I want to inform you, we have the template, how this Nigeria is going to be disintegrated. It is going to be everywhere. I am telling you the fact. After this particular 2023, the world will know that, yes, indeed, Biafra people have brave men. So when they say that we are planning and our aim is to destabilize Nigeria, it is an insult. We cannot plan for 50 years only to come and destabilize Nigeria. That is an insult. Nigeria has been destabilized. The Janjaweedism and your whatever you do that make us to pick up arms today to defend our land. It's a result of your destabilization of Nigeria. And the Nigerian army is directly complicit in all the insecurity going on in Nigeria. It's not just in Biafra land alone. So coming to say that we are aiming to destabilize Nigeria is a very big insult. We cannot use our resources, our energy, our brain, our time only to destabilize. No. It's an insult. So we want Brigadier General Nwachukwu to change that thing. Let him write it very well. We are not aiming to destabilize. We are aiming to end. We are aiming to disintegrate Nigeria. We are aiming to break away from Nigeria. So as you have had it, however best you think you can put it like that. Our aim is to break away by next year, because that is the only way we can survive. That is the only way we can have the right to live. That is the only way we can have the right to life. Nigeria is only, is a company, is a British company. And we have now grown up to come to know that it's a British company. We are not against British setting up company in Africa, but that company cannot be us. We are refusing to be company for the British. That is all. We are not against British opening company in Arewa Republic. We are not against British opening company in Niger State, in Niger Republic. We are not against that. But what we are against today is that this company that have subjugated us to all manner of degrading treatment, genocidal crime, war crime, degrading treatment, human rights abuses, wanton killing, annihilation. This business, this company can no longer be us. We are taking our right to self-determination. We are taking our right to live. We are taking our right to govern ourselves, just like the British government and their counterpart, by next year. It does not matter. We are going to stop Obi. Peter Obi, we are going to stop him. We are going to stop anybody that is going to come to validate the fraudulent Nigeria in Biafran land by next year. Why we are shouting this thing, creating this awareness, is so that people will know how serious we are. And if you think that it is going to be business as usual, when the time comes, we will say, go and vote, you will be disappointed. I am telling you the fact. Because we can never miss this opportunity. Our message to the Nigeria state today is this. Our message to the British government today is this. We are not against you continuing your business and your company in Africa. We are only saying we can no longer be your company. We can no longer be your civilized slaves. We want to have the right to govern ourselves. We want to have the right to vote how we are going to have our government. We want to have the right to protect ourselves, defend our land and our borders. As simple as that. And at the same time, we are open to do business with anybody. We are open to do business with British if they want. We are open to do business with anybody. Why I'm saying this is that we are going to make friends with British enemy to fight them when they come to fight us from next year. And that is already happening. It's not going to be public yet. We are going to use everything available to make sure we get freedom next year. I want you people, Biafra, the only thing you have to do is to pray. To pray that we have strength, which I know that the God of Biafra have already done. We are going to bring all the enemies of the Britain together, and we are going to defend our land at the end of it. If that is what it's going to take. We only want to be making this pronouncement for them to know how serious we are. That we are ready to do anything to make sure we no longer validate Nigeria from next year. This is our message today to the Nigeria Nwachukwu Army. Brigadier Nwachukwu, the message is for you. So report it the way it is. We want you to write it the way it is. Mary Life, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Let him report it the way it is, that we say Nigeria is already destabilized. We are not interested in wasting our resources just to destabilize Nigeria. What we are after is that we are going to break away from Nigeria and we are going to sustain it. We first of all stop election. Nigeria cannot conduct election in our land. That is our primary target now, is to make sure there is no election in Biafra land. And if you think, if the British or the Britain think that Biafra don't want to go, they know what to do. You call for referendum. Between now and December, you call for referendum. Let the people vote. And let us see whether the majority of Biafra people, I am speaking their mind or not. Thank you very much, Ikena Odi, for Super Chat. I don't know whether we are here for Super Chat today. Okay. Ikena Odi, thank you very much for your $50 Super Chat. But of course, it is also very good. At least some of them see that I'm looking very good. So they will say, Simon Ekpa is using Biafra money to look good. I have been looking good before joining Biafra struggle. But at least when they see Super Chat, they know that I am, the money is showing in me. Okay? It is not easy to fight for freedom. It requires a lot of work, a lot of research, a lot of work, a lot of research, a lot of reading. So at the same time, I am using my time to do this, people are appreciating it. That is why Super Chat is raining. For a few days now, since the infamous broadcast, Biafra people have been watching me with Super Chat, and it is showing in me. And I'm very, very proud of that. I'm very proud of that. But that is exactly the way we are going to be doing it. We need to be distracting the enemies. We don't need to show them how serious we are. It will be as play. The guy is joking. Is play. And before you know it, it is going to be boom. That will be the end. They will start talking the story. So I want to inform Biafrans that we are aware that they are planning to bring people from Cameroon. They are planning to bring troops from Niger Republic and all those. When you begin to see that, do not panic. Do not panic. What we promise you is that none of them will go back. None of them will go back. It is no longer business as usual. We are entering guerrilla warfare to liberate Biafra. It is not my. It is not my. You have to be very resolute. Biafra people, when we say sit at home, you sit at home. When we say don't move, you don't move. So they don't use you to do litmus test. We are following everything they are doing. Our aim is to get our freedom. We are not the first country in this life that is, craving for us to be free. We are not the first. So when I listen to some of them, when I listen to some idiot, when they say, "Oh, Finland, come and bring him back," this one, Finland is fighting. Finland is still fighting. Finland, we are ready to fight. Let me tell you, I am not only fighting for Biafra, I am fighting for Finland too. If anything happens today, I will carry gun for Finland. Are you aware of that? Are you aware? Do you think you know what is freedom better than Finland? If anything happened today that there is Boan, like it is happening in Ukraine, I will pick up arms to defend Finland. So everybody in this country, we know what is freedom. Freedom is very expensive. It comes with price. So some of them, when they are idiots like we are, some of them are not even Biafrans. They use Biafran name on social media. They come and say, "Oh, why have they not deported this guy?" Deport who? Why have they not repatriate who? Let me tell you, I am making history. I am making history. And this history, I will complete it at the end of the day. It is the dream to liberate my people. I am very, very proud to sacrifice anything to make sure that the opportunity we have next year, 2023, we never miss it. Because the opportunity will never come again. I am telling you the fact. If you allow this election to hold by next year, I know they are going to do everything, but we are going to defeat them. Before you get this particular opportunity again, it will be very difficult. And when you listen to very irrational or, very, very stupid reasoning, they say, "Oh, allow them, allow this Obi, allow the Obi to go." When they have failed him, their eyes will open. We are not ready for that bullshit. I am telling you the fact. It is not now. No, they should rather allow us to go first. We are not going to allow anything gambling to happen again in 2023. You hear some stupid people telling you, "Oh, allow them. They are going to be the one to when they fail, they will come to join." Is a lie. We can never fall for that particular cheap blackmail and cheap lies. No, we are resolute and we have our plan. This template is what we are going to follow, and there is nothing is going to change it. So if anybody tells you, "Wait for Obi, when Obi fail, you can start for Biafra," tell him that Obi should wait for us to fail. If they tell you, "Oh, wait, Obi, some people are supporting Obi on social media. Wait, after next year, when he fail, he will come and join you." Tell them to wait for us to fail. Let us fail before they can talk of Obi. We have given them enough time. It is this same Obi that Mazi Simon Ekpa put his integrity online in 2019 and cancelled no election in Biafra land. This same Obi was running as a running mate to Atiku. Did he change anything? When they say, "Oh, Atiku is going to court," it was deceit. They say, "Oh, he's going to restructure," it's a lie. Atiku, the same Atiku who Obi was the running mate, has come to support the blasphemy killing. It is called dangerous diversity. Dangerous diversity. I want you to understand what Atiku support. It is called dangerous diversity. Dangerous diversity. I want you to listen. Look at it. This is what will be the person support what you are going to hear me read now is the person Obi was his running mate in 2019. And this is the person that Obi is kneeling down to. And Obi still recognizes this man as his boss. And of course, all these Benin people that are supporting Obi, just because they hate Biafra, they feel so disappointed. Because Obi was kneeling down to Atiku. The gruesome blasphemy killing brings Nigeria long-running ethno-religious divide into sharp focus. The brutal murder of conflicting vision of citizenship and political identity in Nigeria. I want you people to understand that this is the ideology that Atiku, defend and represent. Last week, gruesome murder of Deborah Yakubu, a home economics sophomore at the Shehu Shari College of Education, Koto, comes at a time of escalating social and economic tension in Nigeria and will most certainly raise the political stake as the country enters electioning season in preparation for the next year presidential election. It was in this historic and very devilish killing and murder of Deborah that Atiku supported it. All Northerners supported it. The president supported it. All of them held it. How do you then talk about IPOB destabilizing Nigeria? This is the thing that destabilizes Nigeria, the diversity. The diversity itself have already destabilized Nigeria. So we don't waste our time to come and say we are making videos exposing Nigeria just to destabilize Nigeria. That's a stupid thinking. Ms. Yakubu was thought to have blasphemed Islam and Prophet Muhammad after a voice note that she left on a WhatsApp group, responding to another student post on the same on the dam of Islam, rubbed her colleagues the wrong way. After forcibly extracting her from a safe room where the school authority had hoped to hide her, mob comprising Mrs. Yakubu colleagues struck her repeatedly with stone and clubs before eventually setting her lifeless body on fire, all the while shouting, Allah Kubaru, God is great. I want you to understand that even the school could not protect her. Even the school authorities could not protect her. They said the school hide her somewhere. They said the same story of Gideon Akaluka. In 1994, Gideon Akaluka was killed in the custody of police. The same thing in 2022. Many cases like that have repeated itself. The problem will never be solved. So if we divide, if Biafra break away and you decided to continue to do business in the northern Arewa, it's your choice. If you go and do something, they kill you. It's your choice. That's where, because if you live in their land and in their country, you have to obey their law. You have to obey the Islamic law. But as a Nigerian, living in Nigeria, that's supposed to be secular state. If you are not a Muslim, the blasphemy or the whatever blasphemy law, it should not be applicable to you. But because they feel that they are supreme, they feel that everybody in Nigeria should obey their law, obey the Sharia law. That is why you are victims. That is why they kill you. That is why you cannot express yourself in your own country. Even when you are ignorant of the doctrine of Islam, you get killed. And you want that we continue like that? Not after we have been exposed. No. No. The Oyibo people made mistake for allowing us to adopt their system of thinking, civilization, and all that. That's what we are doing now. We are going to bring that civilization. We have hijacked it. We are hijacking this civilization. Not now that we are exposed to democracy. Not now that we are exposed to way of life. Not now that we are exposed to civilization. Not now that we have embraced civilization and the Western life. We can never continue like that. Next year will be very brutal. I am telling you the fact. We are going to fight ruthlessly to make sure Biafra will never be part of Nigeria after 2023. That is why it is very imperative that for some of you who want to be part of this making of the history must come forward. Don't wait until you begin to see things happening. Don't wait, because delay is dangerous. When we call for fundraising, I am shouting it, fundraising, come forward and do your part. Don't wait until you see Aso Rock on flame before you come and say, oh, they are doing something now, no, let us give them money. No, that time we don't need your money. We need it now to make sure we defend our land, because these people have already surrendered our forest. Are you not seeing the kidnapping every day? Do you not see how they come with a machine gun every day? I am just wondering, for some reason, those who were gallivanting, shouting on social media, that they have men recruiting people and all that. I just wonder, why are they not talking again? Why are they not talking? They are not talking because something is happening. Water is happening. Those who were parading themselves like a masquerade. Water is happening. And that water will continue to happen. And the way this water will continue to happen is that if they look me, they look you. If you talk my own, I talk your own. It is no longer business as usual. We are not here to do this fraudulent agitators and career agitators. Somewhat in their post video, somewhat in their post picture. No, we are not doing that. It is childish. We are not doing that. You are going to wait until the kingdom come. They will be forced to scream at the end of the day. We told them that this Biafra land that you have invented, you are going to live in shame. You are going to scream at the end of the day. You will scream. You are going to, one day, you can't take it anymore. You will scream. We are not stupid. The people that were very stupid in this struggle, we have chased them away. Those people that will always come and give you videos and give you pictures and tell you ESN is doing this and doing that. We don't do that. Our eye is on the ball. Our eye is on the ball. And we are going to be waiting until they will scream and shout. I want you to understand that we have crossed the Rubicon. This evening, this particular broadcast is going to be very short. Very, very, very short. But the person I'm talking about knows himself. Let him come and make noise. It is called water. Today, I'm going to end this broadcast here because we are going to have another explosive exposition tomorrow. So don't miss it. Our response to Brigadier General Nwachukwu is that he shouldn't underestimate our resolve. We are not interested in destabilizing a country that's already been destabilized by the Fulani Janjaweed from Futajalon. Our aim is not to destabilize already destabilized country. Our aim is to get Biafra. First is to stop election, we are going to make sure that election will not take place in Biafra land. And then after that, the rest will be history. Tell General Brigadier Nwachukwu, or Brigadier General Nwachukwu, as you call them there in the zoo, that our aim is to stop election, to stop Nigeria from conducting election in Biafra land. If the election is not referendum, to decide whether we are going to be part of Nigeria or not, that election will not take place next year. That is our aim, not to destabilize Nigeria. What are we going to gain from destabilizing Nigeria? Nigeria is gone. We cannot be contributing money, running here and there, sleepless night every day to destabilize Nigeria. It's going to be a shame. We don't do that. We are aiming to get Biafra next year by declaration or by referendum, as the case may be. All right. And then, of course, from here, from me, is good evening. But before I go, I want people to know one thing. Today, I posted on Twitter about somebody in Germany that they have deleted the YouTube. They deleted the YouTube channel. And a lot of people are surprised. Why did you post the YouTube of somebody that have been attacking you and blackmailing you? Why shouldn't I post it? Does it look like the blackmail is touching me? No. I am not a witch, or neither am I a wizard. I am not village people. I am not those who will want the downfall of anybody. So I am calling on you because I want to see that 1,000 person subscribes to the channel of that man. From my person, from my followers, from our followers, from our fellow Biafrans, I want you to go and subscribe. I want to see 1,000 men subscribe to his channel so that he will continue to blackmail me. And I am not asking him to ever talk anything good about me. But what I'm doing is who I am. The blackmail does not do anything. All the juju cannot work on me. So, it is something that is very shameful that people will go to the extent of deleting people's YouTube. So I am calling you to, I just want to see once it is 1,000, you can decide what to do. I want to see 1,000 people. I know that probably it can be up to 100 and something now. I want people to go and follow him, at least 1,000, just 1,000, for him to know that it is not good to do evil. Because the person you are doing evil to may be your savior at the end of the day. It is not everybody. I'm not compelling everybody to go there, but those that agrees with me, just go there. You don't need to follow and watch. Just go there and subscribe. It doesn't take anything. Somebody say, Mpo. I just want to see 1,000 there. You see, I have my own way of a lot of things. When you do evil, I will target the day I will pay your evil with good. So go and subscribe to his channel and let us see at least 1,000 people so that he can continue, because he need 1,000 to bounce back his YouTube channel. So he can use it to attack me and blackmail me. That is what gives me power. That is where my power comes from. Do you know what is called Salaka? How many of you know what is called Salaka? Please, I am, you know, you can imagine that, you know, I am even begging you people to go. Let him get 1,000 subscribers tonight, if it is possible. Very important. Very important. I posted it on Twitter and I posted it on Facebook. So I want you people to go and subscribe. You know, that is one thing I have to do. And it does not mean anything. It does not mean anything. Go and subscribe. You see, sometime when, you know, when your enemy is attacking you, you have to give them blessing. That's what we do. It doesn't take anything away from you. It does not take anything away from me. Just go and subscribe and let him continue to have the strength to blackmail and attack me and attack anybody, you know, you know. But let it go in the history of the Biafra struggle, that the person who have come online to do juju for me to die, the person who have come online to do juju for Simon Ekpa to Kopu, all the juju, everything, I am giving him back with good. I am giving him back with good wish. I am giving him back with a good, you know. So go and search for the, go to my Twitter and look for the channel and subscribe to the channel. They deleted the channel because, you know, some of them, you know, if I want to, if I am a bad person, I would have closed all their channels. Okay? I'm telling you, I would have, because my own is that if you take them 1 week to close somebody's channel, it is going to take me 1 day because I know what to write and your channel is gone. So, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to close anybody's channel. Okay? But if I want to close, it is just a lesson that all the thing he has done against me, if I wanted to close the channel or even close those who have closed his own channel, it is going to take me 1 day. Just 1 day, I will do something and that is the end. All of them. you know, people don't know those ones. because when I look at them, I laugh. But what am I going to gain? No, I'm not going to gain anything. Actually, they are, whatever they do against me, you know, is working. So, you know, whatever they do against me is for my own good. It's not working against me. So I'm not bothered. What I want to tell you is that if I wanted to close their channel, believe me, all of them will be creating new channel now because I know what to do and they will close their channel. I am very serious. So, and you know, they tried to close my channel before and they didn't succeed. And of course, all of you know, when that time, you know, when they were reporting my channel, I used their video, does that. Even YouTube pulled the video back and put it back the same day. The same day. So if I want to close their channel, believe me, it is going to take me 1 day. Just 1 day, what I will do, the whole channel will go down. But I don't need to do that. What am I going to gain? What am I going to gain for doing that? Okay. So I want you people to go. They say it is 209 now. So go and like his channel. Go and subscribe to his channel. Let it be what we are going to use to pay him for blackmailing me, for doing nothing. You know, I do not do anything to these people. All they do is to blackmail me. So go and subscribe to his channel. Let him deal with it. Let him live and tell the story of how I help him for people to subscribe to his channel upon all the prayer and all the juju he's doing against me. Okay? Please. Please. I am begging you people. I am begging you people. Go and subscribe. Go to my Twitter. Go to my Twitter. I want to see 1,000. Between now till tomorrow morning, I want to see 1,000 people following him. Even if you don't watch him, just go and subscribe. Let him continue to to use it to blackmail me and do juju in his platform and audio. I'm clapping for those who have, hit to this my calling, and for over 200 people who have subscribed since the time I posted it. I am clapping for you. You are a true Biafran. You are a true Biafran. You are a true Biafran. But that does not mean that you go and eat food, though. I did not tell you to go and eat food, though. I am not telling you to go and eat food. I am not telling you to go and eat food, though. Do not eat food, though. Only like. Only subscribe. Only subscribe. Don't eat food. Don't eat food. Don't eat food, Maka. Maka. Oh yeah, the person that be here, the jinga gonna go. Go and subscribe, but don't take food from them. Oh, I am telling you now. I don't want you to look like Chike Doziem. Please, please go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. And this is the last time I will talk about them. We need to see 1,000 following him to encourage him to continue the blackmailing against Simon Ekpa. I am not. We are not in the same level. We are not in this. We are not the same. We can never be the same. And if you like his, if you subscribe to his new YouTube channel, it does not remove anything from me. It does not add anything to me. It does not remove anything to me. Please go and like, subscribe to his channel. I want to dedicate 5 minutes of my time to, I want to dedicate 5 minutes of this broadcast to ask you people, Biafrans, to go and subscribe to his channel. Let the channel grow. It does not remove anything from you. It does not add anything. Let him go and continue to blackmail me